Finally made it to Glamis. Here we go. We made it out to Glamis yet again. The only difference is we got Brian and Kendall in their Razors, the Pro R and the Turbo R. We just came out here to do a turn and burn. We do a lot of those. So we got the huge trailer here, and Chad got knee surgery, isn't healed. Another car's broke down. So we got the Funko out here on the 4-place trailer. Yeah, we're a bunch of goons, that's for sure. Bunch of goons. That's what we got. One car.
One car on a 4-car hauler.
But she is a hell of a car.
It's a great car. You may be like, well, why don't you just get a different trailer? It's like, well, we have other trailers, just doesn't fit the wide Funko.
It's not Friday, but that's one fat ass on that thing.
It is fat.
Fat ass Friday.
It is. Gonna do a rip out at Glamis. We got the X3 and we got the Peterbilt X3. One of a kind. All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name's Scott Artrip, and I put a Cummins 6.7 liter, motor now. Anyway, so yeah, come out here a lot, and just met these guys, and we're gonna try to keep up with them. I don't know if we can or not. Since I got the diesel powered car, but we'll try.
I think you'll be slow and steady, just like diesels, right? You got what? How much horsepower going to this one?
This is a 320.
320.
TS kit. It's got the big turbo.
Nice.
A bunch of hard parts in the motor. So
she's gonna be a ripper.
You got a quick glimpse of the Peterbilt X3. Sorry we didn't get more footage of it, but he had it on a huge tune, running E85. By the time we got to swing set, he was already half out of fuel and we were moving forward to China Wall, but it was sweet riding with it. Sorry, we gotta stop the show. We are headed out to the best sand dunes in the whole entire country. Yes, that's right, St. Anthony Sand Dunes on May 16th. And we'll rip there, and then we'll ride that Friday and Saturday at Little Sahara, Utah at the sand dunes there for the Red Bull race. So if you wanna come and ride with us, hit us up at desertsxs@gmail.com. Now back to the show.
having a great time like always with the Funko, and this brake has locked up on me and I don't know why. And I'm not a mechanic. Are you a mechanic, Brian?
I'm a mechanic. It locked up on you. We don't know why.
It's stuck.
Yep.
That's what's wrong with it.
So, bummer. Yep. So we're gonna try to figure out what's going on here. I don't know why, but anytime I hit this, it just doesn't want to move forward. So it'll go back all day long, but not really like all that's is that. So we're gonna mess with it. So this is my brake. This, if I push it forward, it locks up my right side, and then passenger side. And if I pull it back, it'll lock up the other side. So just my fun little e-brake deal. So I'm gonna mess with that. We'll see if we can figure it out and go from there. But yeah, she's really I thought it was the sand. I kept Mark, I just kept saying, I was like, man, the sand is like grabbing. I'm just not getting traction.
It
That
felt
felt
like we were dragging the front tire or something, or it just felt like it was dragging at.
We sat here and jimmied with everything. We pretended like we knew something. We've moved the cooler, messed with the stuff. I did have a bag sitting there, and then I just kept going like that, and then all of a sudden it broke free. Before it was like a wall and I could only get it to go like that, but now I go like that and it's all back. So I think we're good to go, right? Just rip it.
Seems like give her a test. I mean, what else can you do, right? I found myself holding my breath a lot for some reason. Probably because I was trying not to.
A little different when you're not in control, I guess. Probably more on the scary level. Me, it's just pure fun. I know I'm in control because I'm driving. I know what's happening. But you, probably more on the scary fun of it, right?
Well, after 4 or 5 of them, it was a lot easier to handle and get excited about. But yeah, the first few, definitely there's a fear factor, especially when you're not the one on the gas.
What about the turning, going sideways? I know there was a lot of uncomfortableness there when we were throwing her to the left or throwing her hard to the right.
Well, that's something that's like 1,000% different too. Like being able to corner like that and slide, then having been in side-by-sides a fair amount, that's not necessarily a good thing when that happens. Like you're toast. So the first few times I definitely found myself hugging the harnesses, ready to roll and bracing myself. But pretty amazing how they just stay level. And you're level. You're sliding sideways, but the car's no body roll at all. You're just sliding sideways.
It's just gonna keep going sometimes, right?
Yeah, right on over.
Yeah.
We haven't even run we haven't had the back end drag yet today.
We got a drone down.
Drone down.
Oh no!
Out of nowhere.
Funko. I mean, you drove side-by-sides, you own a side-by-side, but you've never been in a sand car, correct?
Yeah, never ever been in a sand car, and that sand car is a total different experience.
Hard to explain though, right? I still have a hard time explaining why do I love my Funko so much. Like when you try to compare a side-by-side to a Funko or a sand car, like, I don't know. To me, it's very hard to put into words. What's your thoughts?
Well, there's definitely some differences in the suspension. Bit more horsepower in the old sand car there.
A few horses, right?
A few more horses there, times 4 or 5 or whatever it is. And yeah, doing a wheelie is, you've never done one, you should probably try to figure out or find a way to get one of these cars. That's exciting.
You had a lot of wondering of, okay, can we wheelie over? What if car gets a little off kilter? Can you roll? Technically you can roll a car, right? Especially you can roll a Funko, but it takes a lot to roll a Funko. Like, you have to really mess up badly. So for instance, when I was on China Wall, I was wheeling across China Wall, right? Well, there was a little wind hump, you know, that went all the way across, all the way up and down it, and I hit that when I was on a straight wheelie, dragging the back end through it. And when I did that, technically both of my wheels came off the ground as I was dragging the bottom of my car.
Definitely I like the sound, I like the feel. Definitely a very comfortable ride, and just that horsepower, putting it back in your seat.
For watching, guys, thanks for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Support the channel if you can. Keep watching, share all of our videos. Peace.
Yeah.